Hey everybody. Hope you guys are able to hear me. Facebook land, YouTube, everything like that. Just kind of wanted to get with you guys on kind of the races we have coming up. What's going on, Bill Smith? We have the Mod Championship Series starting up about a little over a week. So it should be a lot of fun. We're just getting off of the J Concepts INS series at obviously San Diego. We had TNR coverage before that. Hopefully, you guys have been loving all the coverage as of late. And then a lot of stuff in the pipeline and everything. But kind of where everything started was the fifth scale series that kind of helped project us with all of our coverage stuff. So it's been integral in getting all that started. So kind of want to just touch base with you guys. We're going to be running a fifth scale series this year. We have at least 5 confirmed tracks on the series, including obviously Good Old Boys, Fear Farm, Delta, Cedar Hill, and the Dirt at the end of the year. So that's 5 tracks. We're talking with Joey right now, possibly running at on the outdoor portion of Silver State in Vegas, and then possibly one other cool track or 2 other cool tracks to be going. So a lot of good things coming up this year, guys. We've just been super busy with everything. New products coming out. We have our V2 brake system that's going to be coming out for fifth scale. We've got a lot of 10th scale stuff coming out for carpet and everything like that. And so just a lot of good things to come. So we hope you guys are keeping up in touch with us. Sorry we haven't been talking as much lately. We've just been doing a lot of coverage as of late. So it's just been nuts lately, guys. So appreciate everybody's support and everything. We'll have full coverage at Good Old Boys Raceway. We already talked to Eddie as well. We'll have light towers there as well. So some of the new things that's going to be happening at the fifth scale series. I've been trying to rack my brain on what's going on. We've seen both Good Old Boys and Fear Farm. They ended up bringing up some cool new races that have been done. I know on the one side, obviously, Fear Farm, we just got back from the Enduro race. We ended up winning that, the mod team. It was super fun. We've won that 2 years in a row. And then Good Old Boys had the straight rhythm. That was super fun, and we ended up winning that too. But I like the differentiation in just the normal 2 quals and main event, or 2-3 quals main event. So I kind of want to mix in some new fun races. So for this new one, if time permits, we're going to be adding in the mod $100 last man standing race. But instead of you just racing, it's going to be you and one other person. So it's going to be where one person steers, one throttles. So that's going to be really cool. I think that's going to be something. We're going to pick you out of a hat. So you're going to get teamed up with somebody. And it's like a $10 entry per person. $100 goes to winner, and we're going to pretty much fit as many people as we can for last man standing. And then we're going to do grudge races where it's basically winner take all. It's $5 for each person. You get to call a guy out, and 1 lap challenge. So that's going to be pretty cool. And then 2 new classes that we're going to be instituting this year in the normal program. So those are going to be special events. Those will be run, maybe some Friday night, maybe some on Saturday night. Just fun things to try out and win a little bit of money. And then part of the series, we're going to start doing, buddy races. So one person steers, one throttles, and you're going to have a team name, everything like that. And that will be, basically everybody combined. And so that'll be pretty cool. And then we're going to be doing a 40-plus class now. We're looking at, obviously, the ages. I think 40 is good. We might do 50. We're going to see. We'll play with it. The main trophies and everything are going to be for the standard races. Those are going to be kind of more fun to do. We might give away some cash. We're going to see what we're going to do with it depending on what it is. So I think it'd be kind of a cool culmination of everything. So we want to try and just help out with the mundaneness and the everyday. That's what I want to try and achieve with it. Get something that's a little bit more lighthearted, and just fun. The main thing is having fun. I think that you see a lot of these other races that are out there, and they have, not so much where they're getting, well, they're getting the entries, and what's happening is they've got buggy, they've got truggy, they've got electric buggy, electric truggy, um, they've got novice, they have what do they got? They've also got short course if they put it in there, 40 plus, 52 plus. There's a lot of these, like, I don't want to go that crazy, but realistically, we have truck and buggy, and then that's pretty much it. So I think we're missing in the community right now. Um, we're missing, some of that other, classes and some other stuff that we could be doing. That'd be kind of fun. So I think the buddy race is going to be really cool. So guys, get your buddy together. And then we're going to have some where you're able to, win a little bit of cash. It's going to be kind of cool, and they're fun. Everything I'm trying to get it where you don't get these juggernaut teams. But you have where it's fair to everybody. I think that's going to be really, really cool. So I hope you guys are going to like that, and just basically it's good, lighthearted fun. So our first race will be at Bakersfield RC Raceway at good old Bakersfield RC Raceway in Bakersfield at Good Old Boys RC Raceway. All the information is on the calendar, so you guys can check that out on modspeedshop.com. And that will give you basically all the information you need to know. Let's see if I can get any sort of comments in there. What's going on, Jason Hernandez? What's going on, Mango? Steve Perez, the busiest student RC. It has been busy, bud. Can't wait for them breaks from Brandon Austin. Are you going to have the mod media tower? I can bring it, Carl. Nice ideas after a day of racing. What's going on, Nick? So yeah, guys, we're just trying to mix it up a little bit. I think it'll be cool. I think some of these things we've done before, like the buddy races, are super fun. The grudge race, I think, will be pretty cool. It'll kind of almost bring a little bit of the culmination of what Good Old Boys did with their straight rhythm, but get it into a lap format, and where you call out the guy. You can win it right there. It'd be kind of cool. You guys both agree it's something for something just cool. I think it's gonna be cool, lighthearted. I think the last man standing race where you got no marshals out there, and we're gonna get like everybody out there. We're gonna have team of two guys, and like we'll have guys standing down below. We'll have whatever. We're gonna have guys just everywhere, running. I think that'll be pretty sweet overall. So I hope you guys are gonna like the coverage. We should be out there in force. We're gonna have obviously myself, Jason. I think our boy Chris is gonna come out. Obviously our boy Carl will be out there manning a lot of the shop and helping us. We're gonna have my girlfriend Megan's gonna be out there, and David. He's going to be out there with his girlfriend. So there's going to be a lot of mod people to help facilitate and run the program. And then as well as I'm going to be announcing. So I ended up announcing the finals on the final day on Sunday. And a lot of people actually really liked it. I've been doing it a little bit more as of late. I know it. I know all the people. I kind of know the rivalries that are happening. I know the industry. So I've had it where this is going to be our fourth year doing it. So the last 3 years I've always had, and I've been struggling to get, basically announcers every time. Announcers have been really really tough to get, and we've just been, yeah, announcers have been really tough to get. They are decently more expensive. Um, Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. Um, so yeah, they're another expense, and yeah, we want to try and it already. It's tough to get these events to go, guys, because in all honesty, we break even on just about every one of them, with the amount of entries that we get. So we want to try and put a lot of the money back into it, um, as well as that we're able to, yeah, we're able to bring better events for you guys, and so I'm gonna try and do a little bit more announcing. I like it, and yeah, Brandon also said we love you announcing. Your energy is unmatched. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I have a little bit more of a crew now than original when I started the series in 2019. It was just me, and is when I still worked in house at MIP, and it was kind of a pipe dream to do this, and it was not something that I knew, that a lot of people would be following, and then we'd have all this help, in the future. So now that we have more help, I can kind of rely on my guys a little bit more. I'm I want to give them stuff where they can do and handle, and that I'm able to focus on the media side of it and the announcing side of it, and then everybody's able to do their thing and their job. Um, so I want to, do that side of it a little bit more, and I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a new challenge. I know the program very well already, and I'm able to announce. I know everybody, so it's gonna make a good thing. So should be a lot of fun. Um, Jimmy saying I saw you on BattleBots. Thank you, sir. Yes, I was on there. Hi from Malaysia. Hello. Chris Mueller, is there going to be a 1/8 scale at the race? Yes, so there will be 8 scale racing. We'll run them all on Saturday. So, guys, bring out your 8 scales, everything like that, all the locals. So, Friday practice, Saturday racing. They'll have 2 quals and a main event, for all the 8 scale guys. So, bring those things out too. So, 8 scale will be running, 5th scale will be running. And it should be a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to it. Should be a good time, and yeah. So definitely, I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. JV won't see you in Bakersfield. That sucks. I don't know who JV is on there. Hopefully Antioch. Yes, sir. I feel the YouTube video needs highlights and just the full race of the pros. You know what, Nicholas? I try and get everybody. Um, I try and get everybody as far as racing, because honestly, the normal racer pays for this hobby. So I think that some of the coverage that I don't like is that a lot of these a lot when you see a lot of coverage out there, it's just of the pros, and it doesn't really give any highlight, or nobody gets to watch what's going on with the normal guys. And then with highlights and everything, it just takes manpower, Nick. It's We're already operating at a very very low budget right now. We might be able to do like a subscription thing. Um, where guys, if they want, something like that, we may be able to do that. So yeah, so we might be able to do that. We're somebody's able to help fund where we can get somebody into it, to help with editing and doing everything like that. 'Cause it's a ton of work. Just because right now we've already done giveaways and all sorts of stuff. So, yeah. Brett Wilson, love seeing your coverage. Thank you, sir. Jason Moorhead, mod coverage is great. Don't need to change a thing. Thank you. Yeah, so it's a lot. Yeah, it's just a lot of work, guys. A lot of people don't really understand. They say, "Hey, could you do this? Could you do that?" And some of it we do take in consideration. I think one of the things that the No Name RC podcast had mentioned, like they'd like to see a little bit more commentating of what's going on. I think that was a good suggestion. I think it actually really helped with the coverage, and they had said that. I've been wanting to do it, but it's hard without a second person, and I was trying to figure out, and I got some more equipment, so now I'm able to do it much easier. But I like to cover everybody and not just the pros, because in my eyes, everybody's important. So let me see. Got to get some slow-mo compilation videos. Love your work, from David Taylor. Yeah, thank you, David. It honestly, it's manpower. Nick saying it was tough to follow, and a highlight reel would be a goal for a young racer. The work, though, you're right. Yeah, it's just a lot, guys. And then once the event is done, it's done. You know, people aren't really interested in it anymore. Um, I could see like the clips that guys do, and we might be able to start to record, clip, and post, races. But doing stuff in post and editing and trying to get a lot of that might not be a world's event, per se, but more so for, I call them, little big races. Um, it's just not even worth the manpower. We're not getting those kind of eyeballs to facilitate the manpower that it needs. Brett Wilson, people move on in under a week. Yeah, unless you see a big crash or a super pass or something that we can do. Um, but just even right now, the biggest thing that we saw is when we give away free crap. People love that. You know, um, sorry if that's a cuss word for some people out there. Um, Let me see. Brandon Wood. Hey, Matt, looking forward to running with you guys this year. See you at Worlds. Appreciate all you do, sir. Yeah, thank you, Brandon. Hope you can make it down possibly to Bakersfield if possible. But no worries if not. I understand. Hey, you should have left Tantrum on the wall, bro. You would have won. Yeah, Rudy, on BattleBots, when they had a drivers meeting, they told us that if you hit them up there on the wall, that they want to take them off because of the fact that to make good TV. And that was in our first drivers meeting. There's all these other sorts of rules, and then so that's what everybody was under the impression of. Another thing was is that you get DQ'd if you hit somebody and you hit them into and out of the box that's near the doors. If you intentionally did that and got them out, and later on we found out that that wasn't true, and like it's total cutthroat, so it kind of went out the window. But that was after our first match that I kind of found that out. So rookie move. It was my first battle ever, so it's good. Um, Richie, it's always great seeing a new kid get a quick after race interview. They look so nervous on camera. Yeah, so we try and give, everybody interviews if we can, if time permits and we're able to do it. With if something was cool or they're winning something, so it ended up people like that. Wish we could get more new people. Novice needs to go, from Brandon. Yeah, it's just everybody working together. Brandon Austin, to bring in kind of the new crew. We try and do a lot of this media, and we want a lot of the tracks as well, for everybody to support. Because if everybody doesn't support everybody, then everybody hurts. Everything will be. Nobody wins when there's when there's like animosity towards anybody else. So everybody needs to come together and then create really good events so that to the world people are checking it out and they're wanting to seek out that without that being that everything will die. So Brett Wilson, what are your future plans for mod? Couple things, Brett. We got a lot in the pipeline. We really like the media that we're doing right now. We're going to be doing some more stuff in drag racing, a lot of stuff in carpet and in dirt and drivetrains, puck systems, and we're going to be, filling out our line for fifth scale. Um, so we got a lot in the pipeline. Just all of it's just money, 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 and time and energy. Yeah, Lewis Smith. Hello, no problem, buddy. Yeah, guys. So, it's pretty cool. Just everything is clicking on all cylinders. Hopefully, everybody loves the event at the for the West Coast Open, um, and should be a lot of fun. So we're really looking forward to it, and hopefully we get a good assortment of guys out there, and should be fun. So it'll be good times. And hopefully we get a good crew of the good old boys out there. Hopefully we can get some of the Fear Farm boys out there. NorCal group I know is coming down. Um, so hopefully everybody can come out and just enjoy. And there's a good assortment of everybody there. Ron Reed, how about new color wrenches like blue? Yeah, probably not going to happen. They order like 30,000 of these things, and to do a whole nother one is just they're not into the full custom thing. I got some spam on here. So it should be fun, guys. So, um, other than that, so next thing up, I think we've gone through the event. We've gone through the classes. Um, Tyrone Robinson, find me a rent a ride. I want to race. Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe run our enduro truck. Oh, enduro truck needs a motor right now. Actually, we need to find a rent a ride for Tyrone. So yeah, guys, it's ton of fun. It's good times. Hopefully, you guys are able to come out. Yeah, I ended up blocking the spam, or at least deleted them where they can post. Um, and then for other guys out there, so on the other side of the racing and everything like that. Oh, I'll post up here if you guys are able to see. There we go. So there's the website. If you guys want to check out where obviously all the races are, you can go to calendar. You can click on there and you can see exactly where it is. So this one has it. You're able to click and it will actually take you to where it is. So you're able to push the Google thing right there. Show more. It'll show the track on there for you guys. And then obviously we have Arizona on there, Fear Farm. Um, we might be getting, so hopefully we can lock it in. I'm talking to Joey still. Hopefully we can get Silver State. Um, that will be a cool one. That'll be in Vegas. Then we have NorCal, 7K Mountain Challenge. Hopefully maybe get a California Champs a venue area for that. So that might be cool. Um, so hopefully we're able to get a lot of these things that we would like to do. But it's all just dealing with everybody, and might be another track there that we might put into where the California Champs is. That would be pretty sweet. So that's still pending as well. I don't want to release much information on that. Um, Let me see if we can help with these. All right, guys, got some questions. Let me see if I'm able to put the Restream chat up. There I am. Yeah, there we go. All right, we got some questions here. Let's see. Desert Classic going to be awesome this year. Yes, it will be. Jason Moorhead, Matt, can you give a brief summary of scoring for 2022 Mod Series? How does the new 40 plus class work into this? So 40 plus class will be a standard class going forward. We will be doing it where you have to be over 40 years old. So it ends up getting out some of the guys that might be faster that are younger, everything like that. It'll be run just like normal qualifying main events, but if you're not over 40 years old, you cannot compete in it. So it's a really good class for the guys that are in the normal classes, that is like a truck and buggy, and then they can also enter in the 40 plus class. Depending if it's big enough, we'll have a 40 plus buggy and a 40 plus truck. If it's not big enough, then we'll put buggies and trucks together, if that makes sense. So we'll see how it is. It's first time kind of doing it. So we're going to be trial and error. So we're going to see how it works and how it takes with the guys. For Jason Moorhead. Brandon Austin, any plans to do an East Coast, West Coast thing? Honestly, Brandon, I would like to, but I'm only one guy. At least for myself, it's very hard with all the media that we're doing now, and the time, energy, and money that it is. And already we maybe break even to possibly go negative for events, and we're able to bring everything with us and basically spend tanks of gas to do there. But when we're factoring in plane flights and hotel stay and everything like that, it would need to be like $100 an entry just to even fathom doing something of us putting on something. So it's logistically very hard, and then just the time frame and everything for doing it's very, very difficult for us to be able to at least do. I don't say that it's out of the question, but we just need to gain more and see if guys would be into something like that. Very cool, Nicholas. Is Las Vegas still pending? Yes, Steve. It's still pending. I'm still waiting on the Las Vegas one for Silver State is pending. So yeah. So we are. It's still pending. We're waiting on a phone call from him, but we've been on top of it. Shane Bourne, awesome job last weekend, man, with the media coverage. Crazy setup you have that I'm sure most people don't realize how much you do to bring awesome media to these races. Your 2022 series will be awesome. Thank you much, Shane. Good to hear from you, man. Good to see you. Oh, my battery's dying on my laptop. Hold on. Yeah. I gotta plug this thing in. Better. Okay, let's see. We got some more questions. I'm gonna try and answer them. Brandon Wood makes a 40 plus cast. Yep. See you out there at Good Old Boys, Brandon. Hopefully I'll see you there. I'm booked for Vegas, I believe. Alex Lucas, more racing at Huckleberry. Yes. So we've been on a side note, other than fifth scale. There's been a new track that's open that's basically like an 10 scale, basically 8 scale size track at Santa Ana River Lakes. And super good dudes down there, really, really fun. And they're newer to RC, so they don't know kind of the program and have all the equipment and everything. Obviously, I've invested in the equipment and I know the program, so I'm going to be helping them out on Wednesday nights club racing. So if you guys want to come out, we're going to be trying to run regular club racing on Wednesday night, and I believe 8 o'clock. It might shift up as we go. It might go to 7. The more people that we kind of get, and it's electric only currently. So electric e-buggy, e-truggy, short course, 2-wheel drive, everything like that. So hopefully we're able to get a lot of you guys out there, and it'll not take the place, but facilitate when we lost OCRC Raceway, some of the indoor crowd and down here in the lower area that guys will like to go. So I'll be running the program out there. All right, let me see here. How long before we start 50 plus classes for every RC event? It's coming, Chili. I was looking between 40 and 50 class, and 40 is pretty good. So we'll try it. Never seen the points for last season. I have to post those up, Daniel, in all honesty. Always fun to sign up for 40 plus and see fast pro drivers that you got to race with. Yeah, basically the 40 plus class is for like getting, guys like myself out of it, and David, and I don't know if Higa's 40 yet, or Enriquez, but keeping those dudes out of it. It's almost kind of one of those things where it's like the older guy class. So yeah. Chris Muir, looks like you need a Dr. Pepper. I do need a Dr. Pepper. What's going on, Arturus, my dude? Good to see you, buddy. You're my Huckleberry. Can't wait for a mod race at Adobe. Ooh, look at that, Tim Lime. One thing is, Tim, are we covering your U.S. Open race? You told me you were skipping a year, Tim. You lied to me, sir. But let me know. I tried calling you. You didn't answer. What's going on, Bob Garver? What's going on, Tyrone? Richie, have you ever thought about covering a crawler event like the big ones, Pro Line by the Fire, for example? Richie, yes, I have. It's been more so scheduling conflicts more than anything. Um, like, you should see my calendar. It's pretty ridiculous even this year. And what happens is what's going on, Eric? What happens is you get so good at it that everybody wants you back for next year. So it's been an issue because I obviously have to run mod here, and then I'm running mod live media, and then I'm trying to build out a property in Ukaipa right now. And then trying to build some more stuff here at mod. So it's just a lot. So, and it takes someone that's pretty knowledgeable with everything to do the event. So we're working on that, I should say. So more so we need more people to be able to do it and to be able to cover these events, because everybody's liking it and it's been good. It just has to be something that makes sense in the long term, because it's a lot of work, and a lot of guys don't understand that. So it's a lot of work, and you really don't make that much money from it, And then it's like a thankless job. You got dudes that just complain just to complain. So I like to hit the block button on those guys. I don't really have time for it. So Tim Line, yes, get with you on the date. On a date. I've already seen the date, Tim. I already know it's out. I'm a admin of your page, dude. I know what date it is. It's the same date as before. You guys should try and make it back to Tacoma RC. Yeah, Sean, used to race up there. Those guys are great. Tacoma RC is great. I heard they've been broken into a couple times, which is horrible. That really sucks. So it not good. It's not good. So it says to be determined, Tim. It says 2022 on there, man. I already saw it. Unless I'm incorrect. Unless it's changed since I called you. Tyrone Robinson, your coverage is always great. Thank you, Tyrone. So yeah, guys, it just takes a village to do, because I know my girlfriend volunteers her time. You know, Rudy costs money, the other guys cost money, and then bringing in sponsors is huge. Bringing in sponsors to help cover the cost of everything is huge, because then you're able to invest in people and you're able to invest in more equipment. And we basically have everything we kind of need now, and it's more so that making it where it's a sustainable type of thing to do, because I'm on the road like 30 some weeks out of the year, 40 weeks. Tim Line, the October date does not work for Adobe. Well, you need to talk to me, Tim, because I'm scheduled on a lot of stuff. So get with me when you're going to be having this thing, because maybe we can do it that I'm open, which would be nice. Yeah, dude drove a box van through the front wall and robbed us. I saw that. That's terrible. Rudy doesn't cost money unless Mexican candy is money. Yeah, Big Buckarama. Rudy is a pretty penny, so he is very muchos expensive for Rudy. So, but he earns it. He does. He helps me out a lot. Dan from OBR. What up, Matt? Any news on Silver State? So I talked to Joey from the Dirt. He said I'll be the first one to know on if it's happening or not, because we're going to run the program down there with him, and it's pending. So we're seeing we'd have the outdoor cover track. We would not be inside, but we'd be covered, so it'd be really nice. And I think that'd be really cool for the community and really put us on the world stage. So hopefully it happens, but it's to be determined. He has to talk with them. So nothing on that yet. Tyrone, wish you were doing DNC coverage. Live RC will do an awesome job at DNC coverage. They always do. So yeah, muchos props to them. I think they'll do a great job at DNC when they have the full crew there. It's a really something to aspire to. So I know they'll do a good job. Talk to you tomorrow, Tim. Is there a national driver's rating system for fifth scale? You pretty much know who the fast guys are for sure within this, but not really. A lot of the other states aren't able to run year round. I think the West Coast is pretty much the only ones that can run year round, because we're always outdoor tracks, and all the guys on the East Coast get covered with snow like half the year, so it kind of stinks. Arturus, are you coming to Cheese City? Do you know what's going on with Canada? Best ever. And also, what about Illinois? And are you going to be there? Arturus, I'm going to try and make it to as many ones as I can. That's all I got to say. I'm going to try and make it, but I don't know my schedule as far as that. Canada, Canada's got their own stuff going on right now, and they've got all the COVID stuff is kind of going crazy with Canada. So I talked to my boy over there actually today, my buddy Billy, and they're rioting, like not rioting, but there's protests going on in that whole convoy for freedom, truckers for freedom thing going on in Canada right now, and they are like major COVID crazy. So I don't foresee myself unless they lift all the mandates and everything and they kind of go back to, how it was 2 years ago. I don't see myself going to Canada for quite a long time, unfortunately, because I love it up there. Maybe some internship for some free helpers looking to get into a media career. Unfortunately, Richie, interns are still money. Um, I hate to be mean, but they are. Like, even if it's unpaid, you still have to provide food, you still have to provide stay. Um, you have to be where they're in dirty conditions or whatever. It's not free. So, unfortunately, you still have to schedule it with them. And a lot of people now, they don't want to work. And if they're not really RC people, they don't know what to do. And it's just the truth. You get some of these guys that are camera people that don't know anything about RC, and it's terrible. Or someone to at least direct them, it's really bad. Can we pre-register to secure Vegas, Brandon? I already said it's to be determined, so I can't really know. I don't know exactly. What's Chris Mueller? Who's the fast guy in fifth scale? I'd probably be one of them. What's going on, James? Nicholas, each race has a value based upon skill. You can rack points as you go, and there are limitations for sure. Yeah, realistically, I think we're the only ones really doing events, you know, that I know of in the nation. I know that there's some guys on the East Coast. I believe this guy's race out. I think it's like Mammoth RC Raceway or something like that. Edwards runs it out there, and I know they have some stuff going on, but I've never seen much posting about it or what's going on. Not to the degree that we do it. Any exciting product drops coming out for 10 scale? The pucks are legit. Yeah, we're going to be having a lot of 10 scale to kind of finish out the line, dealing with our skinny drive stuff for the cars, puck system stuff for the newer cars. So all that's going to be coming. A lot of that stuff is coming. Um, so it's just we're working with MIP right now, but everything's just taking longer. Everything's going up. It's not going to go down. Um, it's unfortunate because we don't want to raise prices, but just labor's going up, materials going up, gas prices are going up. It's terrible. It sucks. So whoever voted for this, you get what you got. So it's terrible. Um, it's not good. And I know that like there's material shortages now because China something with the material that now the U.S. companies are buying up all of the U.S. material and they're sending it to be manufactured over in China, and all the it's like the melting places or whatever for the bars, they can't make this stuff fast enough, so there's shortages, and then it spikes prices, um, and then everything else. The tooling's going up. Tooling's gone way up for all the CNC machines. Labor's going up. It sucks, guys. I'm kind of scared with everything that's happening. But it's our reality. All right, so what else is going on? Craig Dickerson, you're a busy dude. Great job on the weekend's coverage. You and Rudy did an awesome job. The giveaways was a lot of fun. Thank you, Craig. Much appreciated, man. Rocky Hill RC Raceway, best track in New England. Yes, those are the guys out there, I believe. Nicholas Emmerich. I guess it's live RC. I don't know what that means. Lewis Smith, love the new shocks. Will Mod be doing anything with engines at one point? That would be interesting. You know, Lewis, we got a really good relationship with Chris Barlone and the OBR guys, and they do a really good job at what they do, and I've got no super experience in that with engines, and it's a lot. So I appreciate all those guys do, and I got no aspirations to do anything with engines. I think both of those companies, both Barlone and OBR, I believe that they are the best in the game, and that they've got it covered. And I don't really have any aspirations to do anything other than maybe help them out, you know, as far as maybe on the manufacturing side as we get some stuff going. But yeah, I don't really plan on anything. Rent is ridiculous, but I understand the manufacturing industry. Yeah, it's crazy. Or particularly ranking. Nicholas, yeah, I guess. I know we're wanting a ranking system for fifth scale. We need to keep people in it for more than 2 to 3 years, you know, is our thing for fifth scale. We have a lot of turnover in fifth scale. I could right now tell you basically who the top 10 are probably in the nation, at least. But even top 25 maybe, as I know all the guys. But for there to be, you know, a race to race and a point system like it is, I don't know if we're at that level. You know, 8 scale and 10 scale are just so much bigger than us. We just want to try and get guys to club races, you know. If we break 100 entries, that's like stellar for us. You know, that's like a club race for everybody else, so. Robbie Keller, what are the new servos coming out? And then, all right, anybody else here? How about a Mod 1 fifth scale roller? We've thought about doing like a performance package. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe even like a race one, so maybe that's something that we can do in the future. Where did your passion for design come from? Where you started? What got you started designing and locked into production? You know, a lot of it came from obviously MIP. I was with them, still basically a part of them, for the better part of probably 7-8 years. So I learned a lot at MIP, and I've always had a really good eye for, you know, what's in our wheelhouse, what we can do, what stuff wears, what can be fixed. And then, honestly, it's a team of us. So it's not just myself. It's Brandon at MIP. It's Eustace at MIP. I bounce a lot of stuff off of them. And then, honestly, dealing with the consumer and talking to them, seeing what they want. A lot of it's listening. Going to town, saying, hey, what can be done here and what our capabilities are, and does this make sense? So I always try and look for product. I do products that, you know, are kind of like a durability thing, and something that makes sense. So that's what I try and like to do. and something innovative. I don't like to do something that's just regurgitated, if that makes sense. Luke Eunice, what's going on, buddy? Great to see you and Rudy this weekend. Love your products and love what you do for the RC community. Thank you, Luke. Much appreciated, bud. You're the man, dude. I forgot to share a beer with you. Robbie Kikella, are brake pads in stock yet? Not yet, Robbie, but I have sets of the prototype ones because I've been using them, and I lost the bag. So that was not good. But I think I might have a set if you need a set. Just let me know. But all that stuff is coming back into stock here probably in about 2 to 3 weeks, I imagine. Probably about 2-3 weeks that we'll be getting all that going. Did you have a background in engineering and design before you started MIP, or did it become more of a self-taught as you sort of deal? Yeah, more self-taught, Big Buckarama. I actually went to school for business, and I've been in the industry since I was like, or I've been in the hobby since I was about 10. I'm 30 now, and then a lot of it came from, and then I worked for a magazine as a writer and doing photography, so a lot of the media stuff kind of probably helped from that, and coverage of events, and then working with MIP, I learned a lot on the job there. So it kind of came into it, and it became, after that, and I'm really good at seeing what the community kind of needs, kind of a thing, and then developing products for that. I would say that I'm decent at it. Joseph Wiley, fun to watch on BattleBots. Thank you, sir. Jason Ross, how about a bit of info as far as setup for your pistons in the stock shock bodies? Yeah, Jason, I am, depending on truck or buggy, you're going to be at about 45 or 40 up front, depending on temperature, and then usually 5 weight lower in the rear. And then you can drill them if you want to. That'll just change the pack a little bit, and obviously change your oil. It'll change your flow more so. And then you want to get where your rebound is basically the fastest that it can go until it's not controlled, if that makes sense. So you're going to adjust that with the flapper valves, and then each flapper valve, you can stack them if you want, but each valve, so you want to get the pack right, so you're going to drop the car, get the pack right, and then after that you're going to want to get the rebound right where it's coming back up at the proper thing. It's just like everything else. It's something that works in unison. But a really good starting setup is about 40-35 with blue valves up front, clear valves in the rear, and that's a good starting setup for the car. Big Buck Ron. Ironically, I went to school to be a machinist and a metallurgist, and then somehow ended up in IT. Play video games. The world works in mysterious ways. Yes, it does, Big Buckarama. More so, it's, I didn't think, I thought I'd work for somebody all my life. I've always been kind of try to go next level. So mod kind of started out of not wanting to see one product line go away and still seeing a future in it, and then it kind of snowballed from there, and now I'm sitting to you guys here and developing products and doing race events and covering events all over. It kind of comes out of what I see as necessity that there's lacking. So, like I started with a fisheye camera when I did my first coverage stuff, like this big. So I started with that and a laptop I got off of eBay. And then I went kind of ridiculous because I was like, this is terrible. So I was like, it needs to get better. Same thing happened with the events. I've been to many, many events, and I know how they're ran. But running an event and attending an event and the equipment that you need and the announcer and all the stuff that has to work with it, it's totally different than what like people even understand. People just come and they pay their $60 or $40 and they enjoy their weekend, for basically $20 a day, and then, if something goes wrong, it's this huge conniption. It's just like you don't understand how much it takes to even do this. So, I learned a lot doing it, and it definitely can be, a lot of people do appreciate it, and then others, when they don't, either just show up or, complain about something, or it's not really that big of a deal, it kind of just, it sucks. So hopefully this year we're able to grow fifth scale, and it's good because we try and really try and bring more people into it, and have awesome coverage out there, do big 2-3 day events, really bring in a quality event for people. So we hope that everybody does support, because if they don't, and we get low entries and stuff like that, it just won't last long, and then you'll just end up just not doing it anymore. Any plans for the lighter springs for mod, shocks for buggy? The new green springs are really good, Robbie. If you don't have the new greens yet, I don't know if you got any new green fronts. Those have been really, really good for buggy. Long arm buggy. On my 8 scale, I've been looking for a nice set of axle boots. I don't have any of those. Heck yeah. What's going on, Notch? Carl, what's up, my boy? Team Wolfpack, who got you into 5th scale racing? You did, my good sir. Actually, hit me up, Carl. I've been trying to get a hold of you, bud. I need to grab some lunch with you soon, or dinner. I know. Big shout out to Notch Johnson there. I hired Notch to teach me how to use the computer in live time and everything, because it was terrible. It was terrible. I remember sitting in my office at MIP, and we sat there for 2 days going through how to set up an event. So Notch was awesome. Thank you, sir. So it's definitely a village, guys, and a lot of people working together to make things happen. And stuff is not done alone. I'll say that wholeheartedly. There's a team of people behind me and people that have helped me along the way. And you need mentors. Eustace and Brandon are some of my mentors at MIP. And you'll meet mentors all over the place of trying to follow in their footsteps. And yeah, it's good. So we try and do the best we can, but we hope you guys show up and support and stuff like that, because that's how it keeps going. Running races is great. Love to help. Thank you, Notch. Yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to afford it soon. Honestly, we've been on the lighter side for entries, so we need to get where we have these guys attending these races and they want to attend them and everything like that. So that's the main thing, and so it's good. It's a small community, it's not like 8 scale and 10 scale. So we really need we need the support from everybody. So, yeah, guys. So everything is good. A lot of new products coming out. Cool races coming up. The year should be a lot of fun. We're going to be going to a lot of different tracks, trying to, bring 5th scale up to them and showing them what's up. And we'll have full live coverage, everything like that. And Jason Ross, when might your new shocks be in stock? They're in stock right now, Jason. You can go modspeedshop.com. So, yes. Go on there, Jason Ross. They're already available. Kakela, Silver State to go. Not quite yet. We're still working with Joey on that. So I'm supposed to be hearing a phone call soon. Round 1 is Good Old Boys Raceway. It's not this weekend, but next weekend. So the 17th, 18th, 19th. Or no, 18th, 19th, 20th. But only 18th is practice. 19th, 20th is racing. What? It says out of stock. Maybe the full kit's out of stock, but not the normal kit should not be out of stock. I'm looking up that. It should not be. We got plenty of them in stock. Yeah, the P1 is in stock, which is no TLR parts included. We're still waiting on the TLR components. So they are in stock. So if you want to take your normal ones and build them up from your stuff, then yeah. So you can build them up from that. But we got those in stock. But the ones that come with the components and everything, we are out of some of those components. So we're waiting on those to come off of back order. What's going on, Asat? Nicholas, you know they were over $100 in the 90s. The CVDs, maybe so. That's racing parts, man. Jason Moorhead with TLR parts is out of stock. Thank you, Jason. Tommy P360, thanks for calling the last race at Huckleberry. Yeah, Tommy, it's actually all of our equipment. So it's our timing system, it's us, it's our audio. So I appreciate it. So we're kind of doing everything out there at Huckleberry on Wednesday nights. If you guys want to come down, check it out. A lot of fun. Love your new V4.5s. Thank you, Jason, and thank you for all your support, Jason, for Sight Solar. Any of you guys need light towers and stuff like that, where it just uses, there's no noise, it's all electric power, hit up Jason Moorhead from sightsolar.us. That guy's awesome. And he's been helping out a lot of the tracks, and he's got some new age tech where you can control it from like an app and stuff. So if you guys need light towers for any events or know anybody, yeah, hit up Jason Moorhead, sightsolar.us. Tommy, I got cool footage. Awesome, man. That's great. So yeah, guys, it's just really looking forward to seeing everybody. Saw Sun coming down and checking out Huckleberry. Awesome. Will be good to see you, bud. And yeah. So you guys are going to want to check out Huckleberry. It's a really, really cool spot. Santa Ana River Lakes at off of Tustin. And the 91 and the 55, like right there, is where it's at. We'll be running club racing at 8 o'clock. So bring your electric cars. It's really cool. So you guys are going to bring your e-buggies, e-truggies, 4x4 short courses. We ran a pretty cool program last time. Everybody loved it. We got nothing but rave reviews from everybody. So yeah, so it's all real good stuff. Real good stuff. Time that it opens, I believe 5 or 5:30. No, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock practice opens at Huckleberry, and 8 o'clock we're going to be starting racing. See you in Arizona next month. Let me know if you ever need a hand when you're here in Phoenix Metro. Thank you, Big Buckarama. Much appreciated. So yeah, guys, looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. We can't wait to see you at Good Old Boys. Hopefully everybody's able to make it out. We really appreciate all your guys' support, and hopefully we're able to make this an awesome event. It'll be the Mod West Coast Open. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And, you guys have any questions, concerns, anything like that, just message me, give me a call. My phone number's on the website, actually, so you can always get in contact with me. That is the easiest way to get in contact with me, over email. I hopefully check every day, but sometimes that gets missed. Mark, count me in. Purchase a fifth scale Sunday. Representing 55 plus club. Looking forward to getting into the sport. Awesome, Mark. Come on down, man. Bakersfield's going to be a fun one, dude. If you need any help beforehand or any product, we're located in Anaheim, and we could shoot you the address, Mark, if you want to just jump on a mod on Facebook or go to modspeedshop.com in the contact section. I can actually show that to you right now. Let me show that to you, Mark. I'll reply to you right now. Yeah, let's go to modspeedshop.com there, Mark. We can help you, steer you in the right direction if you need anything or any help on it. We've been in the community for quite a long time. So, anyways, my guys, I think we're good. You guys have any questions or concerns? I just wanted to announce the event. We'll be posting up updates throughout the week and into next week, and throwing up tidbits and videos and stuff like that. So it should be a really good time there at Good Old Boys. We hope you're able to join us for the West Coast Open. Our next round will be at Fear Farm in April, and then we might be hitting up Silver State. We're going to be up at Delta and Antioch. We'll be at Cedar Hill in I believe it's Vernon, Arizona, and then we'll also be hitting up the Dirt in Paris and maybe one other cool track that we're kind of working with right now. So we're looking forward to it. Any idea of a new indoor track for Orange County is still going to be built? I talked to Sean from SDRC, and he's the one that was possibly opening up the dirt track, the only one that I've heard of. And I know that getting a building has been difficult with permits and everything like that, and then getting them to agree to having dirt in the building has been one of the things. And then I know that prices are crazy right now for buildings, from what I've heard, because of all the weed grows and everything. They're taking up those industrial style buildings and boosting the prices so much they're kind of getting whatever they ask for. And so many people are smoking weed, I guess. So yeah. So Chris Nelson, thanks for everything, buddy. RC World is a better place with you, buddy. Thank you, Chris Nelson. TNR A-Main Challenge. If you guys go to any 8-scale event next year, you want to go to the TNR A-Main Challenge. That thing is awesome. Chris gives back to the community from TNRfuels.com. Support TNRfuels.com, guys. They're actually going to be a sponsor with us this year for the 5th scale series. So special thanks to Chris Nelson from TNR Fuels, and it's been a real pleasure working with him, and we're going to have even better coverage next year for it. So, and I heard he's coming out with a badass facility in Victorville, Hesperia area. So you guys are going to want to check that out. So Chris doing really good things for the community. So yeah, Chris is awesome. So thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. You guys are what makes it worth it. And thank you for all the support on modspeedshop.com. If you ever need tools or 5th scale goodies, stuff like that, it helps us out and gets us out to a lot of these events. I think we're one of the only companies that does, try and do everything and bring it to you guys that provides those parts and stuff like that. So we greatly appreciate your guys' support. And, we're trying to build it and grow the community, and it doesn't happen without you guys. So we greatly appreciate it. If you want to, go on modspeedshop.com, support us, and we greatly appreciate all your guys' support and everything. So Matt Jenkins just bought a clutch. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, Matt up there in the NorCal area. Super fast. Just got into 5th scale racing. Came out there with like an electric DBXL. Now the guy's way into it. Ron Reed, just need another limited run again. Yeah, Mike Huckel, always hope to see you there, Mike, at the mod race. By the way, you and your brother. Always nice to have Carl's pop-up shop. Yes, Carl is a huge help, as well as Garver out there and the whole Fear Farm crew. Those guys are awesome. Come on, Matt, you got pull. I know I got pull, but when it comes to something like that and like probably 50 grand, don't have that much pull, and I'm not the one funding it. So, if only, Ron, if only. So yeah, guys, we'll be there, brother. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully we're able to get a lot of the good old boys out there. We haven't had a huge good old boys crew usually at the mod events, and we really like to see them out there. So hopefully we're able to get some of those weekend warrior guys out there for the event. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, Ron, for all the support. So yeah, guys, I think basically everybody's good. Any more questions or anything like that I can answer for people, we're here for you. This scale drag cars need spoilers for their tires like big cars. Oh man, I think guys will be probably 3D printing those things soon enough. So I think we're pretty much good, guys. I think we answered everybody's questions. We'll see you at Huckleberry tomorrow. Should be fun. So we'll check it out. So Ron, I'll hit you up, buddy, on the flip side, and yeah. So we hope. Are you guys doing anything with Huckleberry Raceway? Yes, Dan. We mentioned it earlier. We are running. We're running club racing there on Wednesdays. So we're hosting the club racing. It's all our equipment. I'm announcing everything like that, putting on the event. So they brought in somebody that kind of knows the racing and the community and everything like that. So thanks to those guys. So it's pretty fun and kind of a new experience for us running club races. So something to do on a Wednesday. So it's pretty cool. Thank you, Tommy. We'll see you at Huckleberry tomorrow night. And I don't know what pool has to do with anything. Billiards pool. I like to shoot pool. It's fun. Thank you, everyone. Cash prizes. Cash prizes, Nicholas at where? At the fifth scale event. I think we'll be doing it. We'll be doing some cash prizes and stuff at for the last man standing race and the grudge races. So I think that would be pretty cool. At the club races, nothing currently, Nicholas. Possibly we might be able to work in race bucks or something like that in the future. As well as we're going to be soon enough probably having a shop there as well, a mod shop to help. So we might do like some race bucks or something like that, or mod bucks to be used in the hobby shop. So that might, but that's going to come. Nothing right now. We're just kind of getting everything started right now. So we want to grow Huckleberry, and they need the money right now to be able to grow it. So get more cool things and power and everything like that. It's needed. So we will see soon as we build that up. And then Wednesday nights are kind of the premiere night for them because they don't have the fishing peoples there, and it works out well for me because I'm always traveling on the weekends. So it works out really well for everybody's kind of schedules right now. Okay, guys, I think we're good. I don't think anybody else has any questions. Are we dialed? I think I'm losing my voice now. Talking too much. I think we're good. Alrighty, boys. So I don't see any more comments coming in. I really appreciate all you guys' support. Hopefully we see you, obviously, tomorrow at Huckleberry. And then most definitely we see you at the first Mod West Coast Open at Good Old Boys in Bakersfield. We're really looking forward to the new year. We really appreciate all your guys' support. Jump on over to modspeedshop.com, grab some goodies on there, and it'll be bigger and better this year, guys. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the support all over the place and watching all the streams. Be sure to tune in when you can. Just comment, share, like, subscribe, everything like that. And here's to helping grow the community. So we love you guys. Have a good one, and have a blessed night. Bye-bye.